The episode you are about to hear is from a podcast I started in 2018. Just a Moment with Dima was created with my clients in mind in order to offer them information regarding relaxation, breathing, strategies to cope with stress or anxiety, as well as emotional regulation. This is episode 1. It's not in your head. Episode 1. It's not in your head. Hello again and welcome to Just a Moment with Dima. Let's keep things more informal and let's imagine that you're sitting here with me for a little chat. Before we begin, I just want to remind you that what I'm telling you does not constitute medical advice, and if you're feeling extremely overwhelmed or distressed, you should contact a health professional. For this episode, I thought we could talk about the body. There's a tendency to think that the root of anxiety is in the mind. Now, before I explain more about this, I want to clarify that I don't have extensive education in neurology or science, and what I'm sharing is based on what I've experienced, what I've observed in other people, and what I've read. And thrown in there might be some of my own hypotheses. Anxiety is first experienced in the body. So before we even realize what we're thinking, our central nervous system has reacted to something it perceives as dangerous. Let me explain. We experience life through all of our senses. So we might hear something, feel a change in temperature, smell something, see something, or hear a noise. And our senses decode what they've interpreted based on memory. I know the smell of homemade bread because I've smelled it before. Maybe I learned to associate that smell with bread because I saw my mother kneading dough, and then I saw that dough mysteriously rise. And as it baked, a smell started filling the house. Nobody said to me, "This is the smell of bread." But I made the association that that ball of dough produces a lovely, comforting smell when it bakes. When I smell something similar, I assume it's bread. The same thing happens with events that are less pleasant. I once heard that perception is 90% memory. I'm not sure if those stats are correct, but generally speaking, we judge and identify everything we experienced based on something from the past which looks or feels similar. Our central nervous system has a memory of its own. It feels something through all of our senses and then labels what's happening based on the past. An example of this would be that if I witnessed a dangerous accident, there's a possibility that if I hear a siren today, my body will react. That's what our nervous system does. It identifies something as dangerous, and it prepares us to either hide, run away, fight, or find a way to adapt. And what happens when this occurs is that in our body we can feel an accelerated heart rate, we can sweat, we can have a strange feeling in the pit of our stomach, we can feel like we can't breathe, even before we have a specific thought about what's happening. The anxiety is felt in our body, and it's after that that our mind makes the association, "Oh, I must be in danger." So if I realize that anxiety is located in my body, then maybe I need to do something to make my body feel better. And, we understand what to do if we have a headache or if we have muscle aches. We'll take aspirin, we'll massage our temples, we'll get a full body massage, we'll take a bath in Epsom salts. But what do we do when what's happening is anxiety in our body? What do we do for our body then? Maybe we can have a cup of tea, do a meditation, go for a walk, do some yoga, maybe sing. What you want to do is reduce some of the sensory stimulation that is causing the physical reaction. So you might want to go in a different room, put on some music, use essential oils, Sit on a cozy couch with blankets. Do something to soothe your body. Be gentle with yourself. Take a moment to breathe and to slow down. Remind yourself that anxiety is a physical reaction to something your body perceives. Confront the perception. Are you really in danger? What would help you to calm down? Maybe talk to a friend or write in a journal. When you start to feel anxious, remember that it's a physical sensation from an extraordinary body that is just trying to protect you. It's not working against you. The more you start recognizing this, the easier it's going to be to calm yourself down. Try to be friends with your body. That will help. Until next time, remember that it can take just a moment to redirect your thoughts and calm your anxiety. Have a great day.